What's going on to you, Capricorn? So you have the Ten of Swords, Star, the Empress, Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Knight of Swords, the King of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and last but not least, we have the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Wands. Okay, so the Ten of Swords, right, represents Ten of Swords, the Star, the Empress, having to learn to bounce back from things not necessarily going your way, whatever it is that you decide to put yourselves out there, getting to know other people. And the Star and the Empress now represents, well, since this is the case, a lot of you Capricorns are actually learning, or I should say, you want other people to, you want to find somebody that is good to you as you can be good to them, right? You want it to be a reciprocal relationship, give and take, right? Infinity, right? Give and take, right? The two of you give and take back to each other. The two of you grow, or the two of you should want to grow. And if that's the case, then a lot of you Capricorns, I'm not even gonna lie, a lot of you Capricorns are pretty much on the right track because you want this. Because a lot of times, most people don't even know. Most people think that a good relationship is a relationship where nothing happens and it's all good. And it's like, that's not really a relationship like that. Because nothing is all good. Nothing is all convenient. Even the convenience of itself is a bad thing once it gets past a certain point, because you start getting lazy. So not even the convenience of itself is a good thing. Too much of it anyway. But you have the Star and the Empress. So the Star is more, yes, you want a reciprocal relationship, but the Star also speaks to how you just kind of, a lot of you Capricorns are just kind of observing what's going on around you, the quality of the people that you're meeting. And a lot of you Capricorns are just looking around like, you know, you really do want these people to start stepping their game up, because you're seeing everything that I was telling y'all about. You're seeing how it is a lot of people, they running around, they playing games, they're not really serious. Everybody wants to act like, oh, they're intimidating. All of this intimidation talk. It's like, who's intimidated by you, yo? Like, seriously, who's intimidated by you? You talking about intimidated to be in a relationship with you? Yeah, because it means that somebody got to step their game up. But who's really intimidated by whom, though? Because at the end of the day, so many people like to talk and talk. But then when push comes to shove now, when it's time for them to actually do something, right, that is relationship material, okay, put your money where your mouth is. Let's actually do something. Let's actually be a relationship for real, for real. Now you start to see so many people start chicken squatting up. They scared now. And a lot of you Capricorns are just looking at it like, these people got to step their game up. These people got to, you know, these people got to step their game up. These people got to learn to be on point. And when I say these people, I mean like people in general. Because how can I really say this? You Capricorns really have started to look at other people a particular kind of way, where it's like you're looking for quality and not necessarily quantity. So a lot of you Capricorns are really seeing that the majority of like people that you are interacting with is low quality, right? Not necessarily implying anything onto you. It's just that that's just the majority of how the world works. Most people in the world are kind of, you know, low quality because they in the game, they into playing these games. And the Empress now represents, a lot of people have this sense of arrogance about them. They like to talk. They like to act like they're bringing something valuable. They're offering value. You know, their presence is bringing people favor. You know, those types of people who are gassed up on their own ego, and they like to make it seem like, you know, their value is who they are, is bringing some sort of value to a person, just their presence. And in actuality, when you really sit back and you look at it, no, it's not. You know, every time I sit back and I think about it, for the most part, for the most part, I offered way more in a relationship than the people that I wanted to get to know, or the people that I did get to know ever could. They you know, it's this delusion of, oh, well, I'm bringing so much. And it's like, what? Let's really look at it objectively. What are you bringing to the table? It's like, oh, well, you know, dang. It's like, okay, let's look at it subjectively. What are you bringing to the table? Well, I like you. That's it. If I got hit by a bus today, would you even care? Would you even cry? So, you know, So I'm bringing most of the stuff. Oh, you did? No. Factually, I'm bringing most of the stuff. Yeah. Okay. So why you tripping out about that? Why are you trying to overstretch and trying to make it seem like you bringing this value to the table, and you know good and well that you're not, right? But then you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers. You come to find out that most people are very much so faking like that they're in love with themselves. And like I said before, this is what's out. What's out is most people are in the game. And when you go over and try to talk to a lot of those people, right, individually, of course, a lot of times people will fake and front like they got somebody. But these are the cards that pretty much confirm what it is I was talking about. They're not even really in a relationship, but they don't want to be in a relationship with any stable individual. It's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard and I've ever seen. How much of a loser are you to where you got to act like you're in a relationship? I mean, my gosh, how pitiful are you? You understand what I'm saying? And then you have people who will sit up on the internet and talk all types of trash. And I'm not even talking about my situation. I'm talking about just in general, and call themselves trying to embarrass somebody. Oh, you know, you're a dweeb, you're a dork. Oh, just anyone. Oh, you're a dweeb because you don't have a person. Meanwhile, this person who's acting like they're so fancy without you Capricorns showing these people, right, from the past, attention, and y'all trying to be in a relationship with them, they have nobody. I want y'all to really wrap your heads around that. I really want y'all to wrap your minds, I should say, around that. Because a lot of y'all are thinking to yourselves, well, what are you talking about? How can that be? People will lie to act like they in a relationship when they know good and well that they're not. Straight lie. Oh yeah. I got somebody already. So what was you doing over here talking to me then? If you have somebody, what was you doing over here talking to me then? Sweet talking and stuff like this. What was you over here then talking to me in that way then if you had somebody? If you had somebody, why you telling me that you had somebody? You would more than likely, I'm not saying this works all the time or you have to do this all the time, but more than likely you would just say, nah, I'm cool. And that's it. You understand what I'm saying? The whole world does not have to be in your relationship. So why you over here? No, because this and the third. No, because you don't have anybody. But the Knight of Swords now and the King of Wands represents, this is the juxtaposition. This is how it is that these stupid individuals are, right? They out here from the past. They tried the front. And now, the King of Wands, you Capricorns have moved forward. You're not thinking about them. You're like, look, you leaving these stupid people behind. These people who want to waste their time playing all these games. Yeah, deuces. Good luck to y'all. Because y'all want to play stupid games. Y'all are winning stupid prizes behind that stuff. Then you have the Seven of Pentacles. You know what it is that you're looking for. You Capricorns are looking for someone that you can start a family with, that y'all can have some sort of real camaraderie with, friendship, relationship, everything. All those different levels. And, you know, people fronting and acting like, you know, they got somebody when they don't. I have to talk about this type of stuff. Y'all know I gotta go in. The idea that somebody can tell you, oh, I got somebody. Straight lie. How much people lie, yo. Lie, lie, lie. And then they get mad at people who decide, instead of me lying, why don't I actually have what it is I'm talking about and stop lying? Then they get jealous. So this is the stupidity of it. This is how it is that it doesn't make sense. So why not just be in a relationship, right, with someone who's genuine? Or more so specifically, you Capricorns, why not just do that? No, they got to do everything in their power to not be in an actual relationship. These individuals would rather be in a relationship with somebody that they are imagining. They so stupid and delusional, right? They so stupid and delusional. They would rather be in a relationship with somebody that they're imagining and not be in a relationship and then feel bad because they spend so much time being prejudiced against the people that exist, that are good, decent people that are coming to them, than they actually just be in a real relationship. And guess what? That person that they imagine could possibly be the person that's actually stepping to them. Because the way that it translates, see, this is the thing. The way that it translates spiritually and mentally sometimes is not necessarily always the way that it translates physically. Sometimes there's a tweaking, or there's a twist, or an ironic twist to it when it manifests itself objectively from subjectively. I want everybody to know that. So you have all these people out here now with these overactive imaginations because you know that they're delusional, trying to create this perfect person in their head. And it's like, you literally met the perfect person that you were built, that the person you and this person had a lot in common with, and you squandered that off. Because the Two of Swords now and the Nine of Swords now represent. So since this is the case, a lot of you Capricorns are saving your energy and you're going to continue to move forward, right? The Nine of Wands onto somebody that you know deserve it, instead of messing around with these weirdos, with these individuals that want to waste their time doing all sorts of stupid stuff, who want to make up excuses for being dumb. All of this time being, like I said before, all of this time being wasted, instead of people just deciding that they want to be in a relationship and they're willing to improve. No, people don't want to make any kind of improvements because they scared. They chicken squat. And then they got the nerve. And then they have the temerity, Capricorn, to be sitting up here getting angry when you call them a coward. No, that's what you are, because that's what, by definition, what a coward is. How you going to get mad at the definition of what a coward is? That's what you are. Deal with it. Or stop being a coward. Nah, I ain't going to do that. Well, then you a coward. That's how they are. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands. These people, yo. You have the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Wands. That's very interesting. So, again, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Wands, yeah. People have trampled over you Capricorns enough. People have stunted off on you enough. And this is why it is I tell you Capricorns, this is just my suggestion. It's my suggestion for you Capricorns to get to a point where you stop caring about being rejected. Because like I said before, let me tell you some secrets. Most people are not in a relationship. Most people are very much so single and can't get anybody. How about that? How about that? You know why? Because most people, are in the game. Why married couples end up, let me be more accurate. Why successful married couples end up getting married, end up just overall being in a relationship, is because both people have decided to stop playing the game. But you have too many people who are too stupid. This is why it is that I say they stupid, because they caught up with all the wrong stuff. They distracted with all the wrong stuff. You have people out here, Capricorn, who are too stupid to get out of their own way. So now they're, no disrespect to anybody who's watching, but because of the fact, Capricorn, that they're too stupid to get out of their own way, what happens? You get a lot of games that are being played in a supposed relationship now. Now, people start doing things that are counter what a relationship is. And then you have a lot of these dating coaches that are telling you that a relationship is very much so counterintuitive. Wrong. A relationship is intuitive. And I can show and prove that. The only types of relationships that are intuitive are the types of dysfunctional relationships that so many people go for, that they quote unquote like, that they can't seem to get themselves out of, and they spend a lot of their time being in a relationship with someone who's very much so dysfunctional. So the Knight of Swords now and the King of Wands now is a representation of, now that when you Capricorns are ready to move forward, here come more people coming into your life trying to get your attention. So don't be surprised if you get to know them and you see the dysfunction that they have. There's been times where I've tried to get to know 2, 3, 4, 5 different people, and I'm listening to them, and the stuff that they telling me are all deal breakers. They got ratchet family members. They you know, they in the streets, they doing this, they doing that, they doing the other. And I'm like, listen, I'm not any of those things. So therefore, we come from different worlds. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Continue to move forward, Capricorn, and understand it's not you. It's the quality of a lot of the people out here. They're low quality. And too many people have huge egos, and too many people don't want to step up their quality. They just want to blame somebody else because they chicken squat. So that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers. We have 7,200 subscribers. Thank you so much. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.